was exactly what I was going to ask, actually, was, what platforms that you're using and the differences between some of these platforms. So I'm really glad you brought that up because that's one of the things I wanted to talk about was, what platforms agents start with, right? So I believe out there in the space, the marketing space, there's essentially two methods of thought, right? There's one method where it's, I think that's the Gary Vee method where you go, you have to hit every single platform. And you have to do them at once and you have to do them together and you have to do them hard. And then I think there's another guy, I don't know if you've heard of him, but Russell Brunson from ClickFunnels,
Yep.
right? I think he talks more about focusing on one, maybe two platforms at once. So when it comes to, for somebody who has, maybe limited resources, who's a, one-man band, one-man show, which one of these do you suggest and why?
So I agree with both. Okay, so and you're going to look at me. How do you agree with both? So as a one-man band, my belief is you can only ever focus on two platforms at one time. Doesn't mean you can't have 5 platforms or 6 platforms. And if you wanted to go onto the Twitter game, and if you even wanted to, Twitch is evolving from gaming to podcasting to other content as well. If you wanted to go as crazy enough onto the Twitch space and sit there, and become a gamer and convert, by all means. But my belief is you can only really focus on 2 channels at one stage or at one sort of 30 or 45 day period. And then obviously you've also got LinkedIn out there. Doesn't mean you can't have the other ones. So what I teach a lot of people is have your platforms, right? So have your Facebook standard up, have your LinkedIn standard up, have your Instagram, your TikTok, have your YouTube standard up, right? Just have the channels out there. And then pick your 2 channels or your 2 social platforms for the next 30 to 45 days of where that is going to be your focus. So for example, let's say, TikTok and Instagram is going to be my focus straight off the bat. Okay, so that means I'm going to produce my content, 60 seconds or less, portrait. I'm going to do the Reels game and I'm going to do the TikTok game. It's the exact same video. I'm going to stand up and record sort of very similar content to what I'm producing at the moment, coming out, talking about the new tax changes, talking about the new real estate implications, what inflation's impact, capital gain, all that sort of stuff. I'm going to record those and I'm going to put it on my Instagram, on my Reels, and in the exact same video, I'm going to put on my TikTok. And then from that, what I say is you go and be lazy. Take the content and you put it on the other platforms. Don't worry about it. Just put it on those platforms. So go and put it up there so at least if someone comes through that channel, they still see that content. So even though you focus in 2 places, you don't want to leave the other ones behind for 30 or 40 or 50 days. As easy, to load something on LinkedIn is the same description you've written in Instagram. You just put it there and you load it up. It takes 5 minutes. Going on to Facebook, 5 minutes. Going on to YouTube takes 5 minutes. So you can put it all on those other platforms and you just let it do its own thing. And then you focus on the ones that you've picked. You can even go down as hard as one. I want to just focus on Instagram at the moment. And then the other ones, you still share it out there. The thing is, if you don't play the game of having content wider, you risk that someone will stumble on you. The algorithms in the TikTok space and the YouTube shorts and the Reel space is, I'm going to take your content and I'm going to share it. And depending on what people do with it is I'm going to share it more and I'm going to engage more and allow people more to be engaged. So you could put one piece of video out there and just on your, let's say on your YouTube shorts that you're not focusing on. And for some reason it snaps and it goes and builds up. And now all of a sudden, the one that's behind you that you're not really paying attention to is getting really a lot of attention, which is great. That means you haven't even focused on it and you can still grow with it as well.